call me Sam. What we're doing here is just showing you a nice simple set out of what my PC settings are. I've recently returned back to Call of Duty and realised after a while that it's all been messed up, so I'm just going to do a short video because everyone obviously wants a quick briefing on it. I'm not going to go through it, I'm just going to show you each individual setting I have on, and yeah, hopefully it helps you out. So display mode, we've got full screen borderless. I have that because I run obviously dual screen, and I like to flick between rather than having the tab out. Obviously display monitor is your main monitor that you like to use, and your adapter, mine's an RTX 2060. Refresh rate, obviously you'd want it max when you can adjust it. For your render resolution, you'd want it on 100. Just make sure you change it here. You might have to go to full screen first to change it, and then go back to full screen borderless. Just make it sure it's on your screen settings. Dynamic resolution you want disabled. The frame rate won't matter because obviously it's disabled here. Aspect ratio I have on automatic. Sync every frame, obviously that's disabled. Custom frame rate, I say put on custom. Go to your advanced settings. You'd want to, mine's only on 250, but you can max it. It doesn't really matter because you obviously want the max you can possibly get. Your menu, just whack it down to 100. You obviously don't need it mad there, so you don't want it to be doing anything else out of focus. You want it on 30 because obviously if you're doing multiple things you don't want it to be taking up resources. Brightness, I'd say go on 55, that way you can get this bit where it says barely visible as you would want it barely visible. Your display gamma, you'd want a 2.2. Your NVIDIA highlights, if you got it, just disable it, you don't want that on. There's other better stuff to use. Your reflex, low latency, you want it enabled plus boost. That's what I find best. For your quality, field of view 120. Obviously, max field of view is better. If you go to your advanced, make sure your ADS field of view is unaffected. There's reasoning, but like I said, keeping it short. Your camera movement, you want it the minimum that you can get. You don't want that much. Streaming quality low, because, well, you know, don't really need it to be high. Text resolution, I've got on high, but that's because I want it clean. You can go on normal. Normal is fine. Also, texture filter, you can have on high. Normal, once again, it's no real difference. Just depends on the quality you want it. Particle quality, I'd say high. Apparently it's been proven that it's better to be on high than low. Bullet impact spray, I've got on enabled, you know, like to see the same thing, but you can also have it disabled. I think it saves you frames, but yeah, a couple of frames. Tessellation, disabled. Dismemberment and gore effects, disabled purely because obviously it's just extra you don't need going on, you know, don't want to have your kills like affected in any way. On demand texture streaming, disabled. Your film strength, since I have some things turned off, it, you know, if you were going on having your anti-aliasing on like these ones, then you'd want that all the way up, but since you have it off. Film grain, you definitely want 0. NVIDIA DLSS quality, or you can have it disabled. I mean, see how it feels for you. I have mine on quality. Depth of field disabled. World motion blur disabled. Weapon motion blur disabled, obviously. Shadow map resolution, it's not really does a lot. I'd say just go normal for that. Your cache spot shadows go enabled. Your sun shadows enabled. Particle lighting, you know, low, it's fine. Your ray tracing disabled. Ambient disabled. Screen space reflection disabled. That's pretty much it. It's all good. What I'd say is if you go into your interface, what has been pretty good, if you go onto this for your colorblind type, just because it brings out the colors better and makes things a lot easier than both for here. Other stuff is pretty straightforward. Try and go for a square minimap though, because like, you know, you get the circle one, you don't really, you know, you can't see up here, but where the square one you got more, so you can potentially see a larger audience. Like I said, quick and simple. Try and get to the point, because I don't like watching videos too long, especially when they're just for settings. That's my my preference on it. If you don't like it, then you just have a play around, see what you like. I'll have my PC build in the description down below, so you can have a look at that, see what I'm actually rocking, so you know what's capable for that kind of thing. I would appreciate a sub, a like, make the video get out there, tap more and more people. I appreciate you all. Catch you all later. Peace.